Alright guys, so this is what I have to work with. So we got the Pro EFI here. Pro EFI. The Infinity. This wire, I'm not sure where it comes from, but you guys may not be interested in watching this, so alright guys, so the GoPro died on me, and I was able to get a little bit more done. I was able to kind of clean up some of the wires and find out where most of this stuff goes. Well, sort of. So I disconnected this harness here. I think there's a plug that goes into the car's harness, and this is the one that goes into the wire and specialty harness. Cleaned up all these wires. These are all the wires that weren't being used. These are the ones that are used, basically these here. So basically that connects up there, this connects here. It's gonna be a lot cleaner. Yeah, that's some progress I was able to do. Oh, man, I don't really know much about wiring, but I'm learning. So yeah, that's just a little bit of progress. I think it looks so much better now, so at least it'll be easier for me to work on it. Come back over here. I mean, I just took off all these clips here, but I mean, look how much wire is just rolled up here. Obviously this is gonna be for the relay, but I gotta clean this up. It looks bad. Alright guys, so I got some more stuff done, and by more stuff done I mean I ripped out everything, all the wiring mess that you guys remember seeing here. See, there's no more wires. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically make my own. I really am not having a fun time trying to fix everybody else, whoever else worked on this car, so I'm gonna start all over. So here we got a power and a ground from the fuel pump. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own harness with the relay. Got a relay here, got a fuse, so I'll make my own little harness thing and make it switched with the ground. So basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna power it up to this switch here. I'm gonna, throw your power, your ground to the switch, and instead of it being activated by a power signal from the on key, I'm gonna activate it with the ground, because the Pro EFI, it has a low side output, which it's used for the fuel pump, and I'll use that to trigger the relay and it'll turn on the fuel pump. So I'm gonna do that. And also I did buy another relay, so I'm gonna do a relay to the starter. Anyways, so that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Relay for the fuel pump, relay for the starter, and I already got these switched 12 volts to the ECU, which I'm gonna get rid of this. I just did this temporarily so it wouldn't touch anything, but it does click on. I did hear it. And yeah, so I'll put you guys on a quick time lapse for this. Alright guys, so that's the relay. I went ahead and did power to the relay on the feed side. So I'm going to use a power, I'm going to use a ground to trigger the relay. And this ground goes all the way up to the front into the to AM Infinity. Right here. That should trigger the ground, which then should turn the fuel pump on. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, so we got power to the car. Let's see what happens. Y'all should be able to hear the fuel pump come on. Yep, that's the fuel pump. It's priming. It primes first and shuts off, and then it turns on once you crank over the car. So the relay worked. Now I'm just gonna clean up these wires. Alright guys, so I got it cleaned up for the most part. So here's the relay there. Got your power wires here, power wire to the fuel pump, ground, and your ground switch. This is what I'm gonna call it. It goes all the way up there. So it's kind of the way it's gonna look like. I think it looks a lot better than it did before. I'm not really sure where I'm going to place the battery, so I'm still thinking about that, but for right now, it'll sit there. And ground wire, I'm just going to kind of tuck it up under the panels once I put the interior back on. So now, what I'm going to do is finishing up all that wiring there. I'm not going to show you guys that. It's just literally just taking off those butt connectors, or whatever they're called, and, you know, doing it the right way. And I'm also going to make a relay for the starter. Same process. I'm not going to show you guys that, so I'll show you guys once I'm done. Alright guys, so I think I'm done. It's, again, I'm not a wiring expert, so I did my best that I could. It should work. Fixing to find out. Show you guys again. Relay done. I had to make this ground because the car didn't come with one. I cleaned up the front too. Looks a lot different than before, huh? Everything's nice, tucked up in there. Wrapped up all those wires. I mean, it's not the best, but for me, it's gonna be it's gonna be okay. I got the starter relay right there. And all right, let's give it a shot. Sit on the floor here. Should hear the fuel pump prime real quick. All right, it's primed. All right, nothing. All right, there you go. Alright, that rattling y'all hear is the clutch fork. Alright, but y'all see it? It turned on. Alright, y'all hear that rattling? Watch when I hit the clutch. See? I gotta fix that. That was one of the issues when I bought the car. I already knew about it. It works. Gotta get rid of that. ugly ass muffler. Yeah, that rattling's pretty rough. Oh, and it died. Let's see. Let's try this one more time. Make sure everything works. Alright, it's obviously not tuned, so. Alright, let's see if it moves. Clutch in first. And we're moving. Alright, let's try reverse. Yep, it works. Really hard doing that here on the floor. Hear the fuel pump still running, and it's off. That's the AM Infinity managing that part. All right, so I guess I'm not so bad after all. For you guys it was just one video, but for me it was 3 days of working on this. Yeah, so it took me 3 days, but at least the car fires up now, and if I have to move it around, it'll be a lot easier. I don't have to be pushing it. Yeah, so there it is. It's alive. Now that was the hardest part. Now it's time to basically restore everything in here. I got the final trim pieces. They came in from Russia, and the guy actually sent me some Russian candy. I'll show you guys later. But I don't want to give you guys too much information, but I do have a lot of parts for this car already. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, I'm not an expert. I just, you know, I do what I can. I know what works. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. If you guys are enjoying this, again, like I say in all my videos, like, comment, subscribe, share this stuff with your friends. One message I do have for you guys: if you guys have ever wanted to take on a project like this, don't be scared. Just do it, get started on it, and learn every step of the way. Research, YouTube, Google. I mean, it's all there for you. You don't have to be scared to do things. So I mean, I didn't know anything about cars, and now look at what I'm doing. So anyways, hope y'all enjoy. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.